2.
Here we are, baby. It is Wednesday today. Might be Thursday when you're watching it, but it's the midweek show, and we are here to tear it up off the rails.
He takes that 5%.
Wait. What's that? What was the ohm?
Do you not know?
Oh.
It's a friend of the show. Former
Wait,
friend.
is that a new Trisha drop?
It very well might be.
What?
Yeah. Very well might be, yes.
Interesting. Oh, here it is. Wait, what is this? Is this a real thing? Here. What? Okay, by the way, welcome to Off the Rails. We're getting right into it. Today's episode is sponsored by Stamps.com. Thank you. What is this?
Gold.
What's happening?
Nirvana.
Why are people throwing tomatoes at her? What's happening right now? What is this, you guys? Guys, what did I miss?
I believe she's into Eastern mysticism and meditation. That's what it appears.
Why are there tomatoes being thrown at her?
You know why.
Wait. Okay, so as I can best gather is that she's live streaming on TikTok. 30,000 people watching. That's pretty significant.
Pulling numbers.
Yeah. She seems to be meditating of some sort, and the people are paying money to throw tomatoes at her. How much does it cost to throw a tomato? Do you guys know?
I believe it's 99 cents. Let me double check.
Oh, okay.
though.
So
okay.
That's a pretty good. That's a pretty good deal.
Yeah.
I think I might have found my favorite new soundbite.
Yeah. This is good shit right here, my friends. Yeah. The good thing is that So what? She's like I heard something like she is Hare Krishna now or something.
Sure she is.
Well, you say that was skepticism. She's Hare Krishna.
This week.
Wait, what's today?
Today is Wednesday.
Oh, okay, never mind. I think,
Hare Krishna's on Tuesdays.
yeah.
Jew for Jesus is on Thursday. Joel Osteen, Disciple, that's every day, let's be honest.
Right.
There's no contradictions there. Okay, let's watch this one more time, because what the fuck? But she's obviously trolling, right? Like, I don't think she would mind us watching this. She's obviously trolling.
Yeah, I think I agree.
There's no way she thought this would go over any other way. Live streaming her doing this. The tomatoes just. I'm surprised TikTok even programmed in the ability to throw tomatoes at somebody.
It's true. Yeah, I mean, they have to know the context of that, the connotation.
There's no other use of throwing a tomato.
Yeah.
It's just nonstop tomatoes, by the way. Nonstop tomatoes, man. Maximum velocity tomato throwing. 1, 2. Yeah, she could have made $1,000 if people chucking tomatoes at her.
Not a bad way to make a buck.
I mean, that's kind of her whole career in one
short video.
image of just her making money, people throwing tomatoes at her.
Yeah, true.
This is wild, you guys. Wait, I'm confused. Okay, wait. Is this all people paying? Like it says, this girl sent a rose. Is that?
Yeah, the roses. These are all TikTok stickers. I'm looking for.
Oh, so this is all people paying $1?
Yeah, those ones at top. Yeah, where it has any of the like big emojis.
Yo, while I would way rather throw the flour doesn't do anything. Throw a tomato.
I think it just kind of sprinkles some petals around.
Oh, okay.
It's weird how they do it. You pay in coins, but you pay for the coins with actual money. So I'm not sure if it's $1 for each one, but
Microtransactions, baby.
So she's actually cleaning up here. She got flour, she got tomatoes, she got the whole thing is just wow.
a flour is like a couple pennies.
Is there? Oh, okay. So the tomato is a bigger investment.
I'm guessing. I'm not seeing the tomato on here. Maybe that was a one-time
It's
exclusive.
just a few cents people are sending her.
Yeah.
She's literally a beggar on the street corner, and people are just flicking pennies at her.
Because one rose is one coin, but you could buy 65 coins for $1.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Wait, was that Love on the monitor? Or I mean, was that Trisha on the monitor?
Oh, right.
Oh wait, no, that's Love.
I feel like she's
that's not me.
ascended.
That was Sunday. Sunday's chicken nugget.
Chicken
day.
nugget.
Chicken nugget day.
I feel like she's ascended from that.
The nuggy
Yeah.
identity.
She's in.
She's the whole tender now.
She's.
Remember this?
No more nuggies.
Wait, what is this, Love? Jesus, that's
Oh, that's the
disturbing.
whole chicken.
There you go.
I don't like how the legs jiggle. Go back to Love.
Actually,
yeah.
I actually do like how the legs jiggle.
It's
No?
disturbing.
Keep jiggling them.
Stop it. No. Turn it off. Stop it.
How
All
rude!
right.
How rude of you!
Wait, so, AB, how much does it cost to throw a tomato? How many coins?
I'm not seeing the tomato everywhere. I'm Googling it because I couldn't find it in TikTok.
Yeah, this is important information.
It's specially programmed for her account.
Yeah, the account manager added it just for her this live stream.
I've never seen that on TikTok,
I've never seen people chucking tomatoes.
dude.
This is the best thing. This is amazing. I mean, look, it's nonstop tomato throwing. Just nonstop. All right. I mean, she's obviously trying. Why would you live stream yourself meditating like that? If you wanted to meditate, you would just do it in the privacy. That's the whole point of meditation, right? Is like aloneness, oneness. I don't know anything about meditation. Man.
Certainly,
Some people
certainly
meditate.
live streaming your meditation is not encouraged in most traditions.
She got great vibrato, man. I tell you.
Anyway, that was exciting. Just a gentle reminder at the top of the show that over on teddyfresh.com we have our Black Friday sale running through November. You can get still, the color block is on sale. The 3-panel hoodie is 50% off. SpongeBob, 50% off. All these beautiful hoodies. Let me showcase today the Paisley hoodie. I love this hoodie. It's so nice. The fabric, the material used on it is beautiful. So this is on sale right now. TeddyFresh.com. The only time of the year. Thank you. Also, Teddy Fresh Looney Tunes pop-up is happening on this Saturday. Is that right?
Correct.
Me and Ela will not be attending. Unfortunately, we figured that it's a bad time to do a fan meetup, and I'm very sorry. I feel horrible. I really wanted to be there. It sucks, but I hope you guys still go and have fun. The address is on our social media, Teddy Fresh Instagram. All right. Anyway, here we are. We've got a lot of really, really fun stuff to talk about here today. Starting with SoFlo Antonio, which is a name we've not heard in many a moon.
A long time.
SoFlo Antonio, I guess there's a lot of new people here who may not know who SoFlo is. But man, he was one of the OG YouTube pranksters who was doing like super racist, like pranks in the hood. He was basically running a bunch of scams on Facebook. He did a bunch of fake pranks, stealing content from people, and just like the cringiest dude you could imagine. Super successful on Facebook, obviously. where people like that go to have extraordinary success.
Yo, that's what's up.
So where was
Teleports
this-
Just follow me on Insta.
Where was this posted?
On his YouTube channel. The first video he's
No
posted.
fucking
Yeah,
way.
look at the channel.
No, this is a straight up.
He premiered it too. Look, it's a premiere.
Whoa. No way. Wait, can you guys, while I watch this, he says, I know this vid will get a bunch of hate because I haven't posted in a very long time, but I'll be making a full video to explain where I have been. I'll be coming back to YouTube. Don't worry, dude. Nobody fucking, one like. Yeah, nobody's waiting, dude.
Well, after this, I mean, wait until they see this banger content that he's posting.
Can one of you guys, while I watch this, see if it's on his Instagram or Facebook, if it got views
It's not
there?
on his Instagram. I have his Instagram linked in the doc right after this.
I need
It
to
could
know
be
if
on
this-
TikTok or something.
I need to know if this kind of stuff goes viral. Oh yeah, on TikTok or Facebook. Anyway, here he is. This is Bella Porch followed me on Instagram, Gone Wild. Yeah, he used to put that in the title of all of his videos was Gone Wild. So here we go. Without further ado.
Yo, that's what's up. Bella Porch just follow me on Instagram. I'm gonna slide into her DMs real quick. Let's see what's up. Damn, she just saw us. What's up? She's typing. Damn, she just stopped typing. She's already playing games with me, man. She back. Oh, what's up, girl? You know.
Wait, why is it blurry?
I don't know. It went down to like 240p.
Okay, there it is. Let me go back a little bit. We need to follow all the action carefully.
Games with me, man. She back. Oh, what's up, girl? You know what's up. So tell me the truth. Why you follow me? You like me or something? Oh shit. I think we need to shoot her shot real quick. We can shoot her shot. Let's go. Let's try to get her on a date. Let's see if we can do it. Of course we should, girl. Come on. I get you 5 million likes and a tickety top. Damn, you want...
Wait, so SoFlo offered to get her 5 million likes on TikTok? I mean, isn't she the TikTok, like the third biggest?
No, isn't he saying if he gets 5 million likes, she'll go on a date with him?
I don't think so. He says, I guess, I don't know. It's
That's exactly what it says. How about I get 5 million likes on TikTok?
a date.
Tickety
Let's see if
talk.
we can do it.
Tickety tack.
Of course we should, girl. Come on. I get you 5 million likes and a tickety top.
I guess he does say for you.
Yeah. Okay. How about I get 5 million likes on a TikTok for you? How about 10 million likes and 1 million shares? Okay. So yeah, he's trying to beg people for likes and shares.
Yeah, that is my understanding.
But the message is very poorly delivered. And by the way, if she followed you and she says you're cute, I think you're already in, bro. I don't think you need people to like. Have you found this on his TikTok, AB?
I can't find his TikTok. I'm looking for it.
I also can't find his TikTok.
Yeah, I've seen a bunch of fakes, but I will say this is a trend on TikTok. I see a lot of people. I've been seeing people do this.
Should
for a
I
long
post
time.
this from my account and see what happens?
Just as your own video.
I'll be like, this is good content. So, Flo, if you're not going to post it, I will.
Okay, I just
Well,
found,
since it's you, it'll probably get removed.
Which is ironic because that's what he used to do with people.
Right.
It's content.
Yep.
I found it. It is on his TikTok. It has 1.8 million views.
No! God, no!
I'm sorry, that's a part 2. Part 1 has 6.2 million views.
No!
That sucks.
shadow
Bella
banned?
has to go on a date with him now.
No, I hate that this shit always works. It always works. He's so fucking dumb and bad and makes the worst content, and it always works, and I don't know why. Send me a link.
I sent it. TikTok has allowed for these guys to have a rebirth. They're doing all the same tricks now 5 years later.
Right.
This is not okay.
Yeah, didn't we find out the other...
Yo, that's what's
all back.
up.
The other prank
Bella
tubers
Porch just
on there,
follow me
yeah.
on Insta.
Hold on the fucking phone. I got to read these comments. This is not okay. Well, we never actually
Yo,
finished
that's
this.
what's up.
Here, let's
Bella
finish
Porch
watching
just
it.
follow me on Instagram. I'm like that. I see how it is. I got you. I'm gonna keep it real with you guys. We're a team. We can only do this together. So I beg you, please smash that like button and share this with all your friends. Yo.
Bro, I fucking hate this man.
Stop!
So here's the comments. I mean, nobody believes this yet here we are. I mean, he's just harvesting 12-year-olds, I guess. I mean, who else would participate in such a nightmare? Oh my God! I can't tell you. This is this is part 2, which has 1.8 million.
So last week, Bella Poarch followed me on Instagram.
She did it.
So I
By the way,
decided-
not that it needs to be said, but she doesn't follow him.
Wait.
I know. It's crazy. It's hard to
What?
believe. Yeah, she doesn't follow him. You know who she does follow? Me.
But he got the likes. She's contractually
Wait, did he?
obligated.
I don't think he got the likes
Oh, did he
required. No.
Oh.
He said he needed like 10 million. He's not there, bro.
not there.
He needed 1 million likes.
Yo, that's what's up.
He's only halfway there.
Oh, not even halfway. Okay. Well, hopefully Bella comes through when he does hit that milli.
So last week, Bella Poarch followed me on Instagram. So I decided to slide into her DM, see if she would go on a date with me.
By the way,
For a
pretty
little
ballsy.
bit,
Look
she
at this
told me I
guy.
was cute. I knew
Check it out.
So last week, Bella Poarch followed me on Instagram. So
Didn't even follow her back. Damn, cold-blooded.
Wow.
What a pimp.
I decided to slide into her DM, see if she would go on a date with me. Talked for a little bit. She told me I was cute. I knew it was my chance, so I went in for it. But then she told me
went in for it.
that I had to get 10 million likes on a TikTok video, so I decided to give it a shot. But unfortunately, it didn't go as viral as I thought it would.
Motherfucker, it got 6 million views, you asshole. For nothing!
Well, it probably took.
I was expecting
effort
to
to
find
fake
like a
that.
dead account with 5,000 views and everyone shitting on him. And I find a video with like fucking 6 million views, you fucker.
As long as you have no shame, you can make it on TikTok. That's so fucking creepy.
But it's so dumb. It's not even no shame. Like, clearly he has no shame.
You're right.
But it's so dumb. It's so fucking dumb.
For a week, I decided to tell her the truth. We didn't make it to 10 million likes.
It's all
But then
dumb.
she responded with, if you get 1 million, we can go on a coffee date, which I thought was great. And I know for a fact we can do
She's
it.
like, if you got 10, I would have fucked you. But 1 million, I'll get you some coffee.
Because we're a family and we're a team. So everyone drop a like and we'll get
How
to a
about
million.
you go fuck yourself and get off the internet and stop this madness? I hate him. What
That's
else?
how you really feel.
Here's a video with 8 million views. What is this? Wait,
Jeffrey Bezos.
he's not even in this video.
He forgot his signature filter. I won't lie, this is definitely
Right.
Oh, yeah, so, by the way, what he used to do is he would rip people's content off YouTube and put his watermark on it and post it on Facebook. So he's like straight up a criminal.
It would look like this.
Well, let's not forget the last time we talked about SoFlo was talking about his selling of fake masks for COVID at the start of the pandemic.
Yeah, right. I forgot. He was selling fake masks, dude, when masks were all sold out. Yeah, we're like, he's going to get arrested, but
He was
like-
advertising them as N95 masks when there was like a total shortage of them.
like basically
And it was shortly after that, or right around there, where he fucked off to South Korea, where he apparently still is. And this is not a joke, think that he is probably
He's a wanted man.
He is probably on the run from the FBI.
Yeah, right. He had this massive drop shipping fraud. I don't think he ever even shipped it people out. It was just straight fraud.
Yeah, we did a Thunder Labs is what it was called. Thunder Labs.
Oh, is that website still up?
And there was like a ton of Facebook reviews. Just
Or they're like, I never got my mask. This
Yeah.
is fake.
Yep.
Does South Korea have extradition laws with treaties? I wonder with the U.S. or are they just holding on to
almost certainly do. I mean, they're close allies, so yeah. There's probably better places to hide. So maybe he's not wanted. He's flying under
Maybe
the radar.
he's planning an escape to North Korea. He'll be off the grid there.
Well, certainly.
Kim Jong-un and him will be good friends.
they're gonna making TikToks together.
Thunder Labs has not posted on their social media since January of 2020, so it appears
That's a shame.
it has disappeared.
Yeah, he's actually a straight up criminal. Being unfunny is not even the worst thing he's done. It's close though. It's close. Smart not to put himself in this video. But he's...
Oh my God.
Go ahead.
I have a... Play the No Such Thing as a Coincidence music right now. Get it going, Zach.
No shit.
You ready?
Uh-oh.
Thunder Labs website, right? Let me scroll down. Network. Who have they worked with? Relativity Media.
That can't be real, though. They've been bankrupt since before he existed.
I don't know. Cav's bot accounts.
I think he has some explaining to do.
Who do you think are behind those bot accounts, allegedly?
I mean, SoFlo does have the know-how to be behind.
Almost certainly.
Fox,
does it.
Fashion Nova, Style Hall.
There's no such thing as a coincidence.
I just opened the website and scrolled down, and that just caught my eye.
That's pretty amazing. There is no such thing as a coincidence.
Really?
I mean,
Truly.
Cav and SoFlo would get on great.
Absolutely.
Our Facebook pages were the first to hit 1 billion views and did over 240 mil. I was actually reading that.
Oh, I apologize.
And we did over 240 million views in a single day. That's 1% of all worldwide viewership on Facebook at the time. Okay, what are you doing for me now? What do they say they do? Due to high demand, we only have the bandwidth to work with a set number of clients at any given time.
They're saying that they're like some sort of media growth company, but remember,
scroll down.
When we looked at this, it was a online shop before. So somehow Thunder Labs has changed from
Thunder Labs manages content that averages over 1 billion views per month. Thunder Labs is home to some of the most powerful consumer video brands. We are an engagement powerhouse.
Oh yeah.
Actualized by our close-knit ties to the influencers. That's fraud. A nightmare. This is a nightmare, you guys. Let's dig into his TikTok more because, you know, on TikTok he has 9 million followers. I hate that. Here's one with him in it. This has 9 million views.
The one to the right of that shows that he's still the comedian he's always been. Still has that Class A humor.
I'll play that after this.
Billion? Is that for real? Check out this magic trick.
Dude, can you fucking not? What? Wait, do you think that's copyrighted music?
Yes.
Okay.
The Among Us Trap remix.
The Among Us Trap remix?
That's what it says.
Yeah, it's a Among Us song.
Dude, what the fuck, bro? He's just typing in. This is the worst thing. I don't even know what that was, but I hate it. I'm out. You said there's some SoFlo humor here?
The girl in the green, yep.
Okay. How to properly clap that booty.
All you gotta do is apply some force. I'll show you what's up. Check it out.
Now, there's no reason that anybody, anywhere, of any age should be watching and enjoying this content. Period. That's just a problem with humanity. Like, I'm sorry, but this is not okay.
I'm in pain.
That one was rough.
It's time to stop.
Here, let's
He
see.
was kind of ahead of his
Your
time.
girl's so fine, but
just stealing content. I mean, on TikTok, you could just do duets, but he was the first one.
He was an innovator.
Yeah.
So here is a well, I'm curious what's happening here because okay, so he's still in content. This is a TikTok from this guy, my whatever. It shows the tag. It's not SoFlo. He just ripped it and re-uploaded it. That's amazing. No relevance to him or his page. Just straight up ripped it off.
That's a SoFlo classic right there.
Wow, man. Wow, man.
That's a SoFlo send.
Wow.
This again, it says my Kale D Forgotten. It's his TikTok account. and he's just downloaded it and uploaded it to his TikTok. He has nothing to add.
What?
Yeah, he didn't add anything. He just uploaded their video. That's crazy, man. I can't fucking believe this guy. I hate him. He's a piece of shit. What'd you send me, AB? I'm getting all worked up. I gotta chill.
This is a duet that he legit just. He's in this one though, at least, but he copies the joke of the guy who duetted it.
Okay, whatever. At least he didn't just upload someone else's.
Wait.
All right. Well,
I'm starting to register something kind of crazy here. Okay, that other account that you were just saying he stole it from.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, scroll further back on SoFlo's page. I think he might have bought this TikTok page. Because I noticed earlier in the comments when you pulled it up, people were like, "Where's Michael? What happened to Michael or whatever?" And then
you think he bought it and changed the name?
Yeah.
Oh, because how else could he get 9 million?
That makes way more sense, right? Than him somehow acquiring.
People are saying, "Where's Michael? Where's Michael?"
Yeah, in one of the videos you pulled up, there was multiple comments about Michael, and then just now when you pulled that up and that tag on that video said Michael, I was like, wait, that isn't that who people were asking about? And yeah, scroll down on his page. It's like it's the same. It's some other dude's TikTok account.
Oh, he commented on this, by the way, and no means making fun of her having a fake eye. Okay, thanks, bro.
Thanks for clarifying.
Woke king.
Look, can we have Michael back? There was a comment on that one.
Wait, okay, we need Michael. Who is Michael? Where did he bury the body?
I think he took Michael out, bro.
I'm trying to find more "Where's Michael" comments. Here, where is it?
I don't know. I've seen like 3 or 4 at this point, though. But if you just scroll way down on the account, it's very
We all know
clear
that no. Where's Michael, guys? Michael is missing.
So that Bella TikTok is actually his first TikTok.
Yeah, seemingly so.
Whoa, what the fuck? Although that one slapped, so maybe he knows what that one was off the rails.
Well, because this account already had a ton of followers.
Dude, 9 million, dude. Don't. Let's see what this is. This is the one he posted after he his first original one. I mean, yeah, he's still just ripping it off. This is just a rip of someone's TikTok. I don't know what's happening, but I hate it. I'm out. Thank you. May you be arrested and sent to the gulag. You know what? I hope SoFlo's sent to where's that prison where they like make you get naked and torture you?
Abu Ghraib? Is that what you're talking about?
Is that
Vladimir Putin.
Guantanamo Bay?
Yeah, Guantanamo Bay.
Okay.
I hope they send him to Guantanamo Bay for this.
Gotcha.
Vladimir Putin. Okay, we've spent that's enough about SoFlo.
That is enough.
We watched that. We've got guys. This is pretty interesting. YouTube is removing dislikes.
Sort of.
Let's see. To reduce targeted dislike attacks and their impact on creators, you'll no longer see a public dislike count on YouTube starting today. The dislike button is staying. Hold on. Let's read. Let's hear what.
Hey, folks. You may have seen a while back that YouTube announced it was experimenting with.
Well,
Take note of the
let's
dislike.
give a fond farewell to the dislike
Yeah,
button.
exactly.
Just by everyone's disliking it.
making dislike counts private.
You know what happened? They made this Creator Studio account and they've got a shitload of dislikes and they're like, we don't like that.
This kind of sucks.
This sucks.
to only the creator of the video.
Why am
now,
I getting
if you're
hate?
like me, you were surprised by that. I mean, I've always thought seeing the number of dislikes on a video helps us know as viewers if it's a good video or not. if it's a helpful tutorial or not, or if what a creator is saying in their video is generally agreed with.
Well, what do you make about this, bro? 8.2 thousand dislikes. What do we think?
I mean, I feel like if you have a sense of humor at all, you have to dislike this.
Yeah,
video.
you have to.
Yeah. So whether or not you're happy with this change, that's the
Or
only thing
not.
you can do.
But unfortunately, research teams at YouTube have found there's this whole other use for disliking a video that
You don't
I
need
had never
research
experienced.
team to figure that out. People use a dislike button to tell people to fuck off or to troll. We had a 10-year-long research team. We employed 500 researchers from around the world and invested $1 billion. And we've concluded that some people use the dislike button to troll. What is trolling?
Experienced as a creator, and you may not have either. Apparently, groups of viewers are targeting a video's dislike button to drive up the count, turning it into something like a game with a visible scoreboard.
No. What?
And
that
Who would do that?
news on the internet? This is awesome that they're like talking about. They just discovered
and
this.
it's usually just because they don't like the creator or what they stand for. That's a big problem when half of YouTube's mission is to give everyone a voice. So earlier in
What about the voice of people that hate your guts and want to dislike you? They don't get a voice anymore.
2021, YouTube experimented with making the public dislike count private to see if it would help reduce these coordinated dislike attacks across the platform.
It won't.
And after analysis, they did see a reduction. So the update from YouTube is that the dislike button is staying, but the dislike counts will now be private.
Now only you'll
You can
feel bad
still
about it.
Yeah, I know. I thought that was funny.
This just means more hate comments, right?
And that.
That's an interesting theory.
No, I mean,
feel like, yeah, you'll look
People
at the top comments to see how everybody else feels.
right.
people are going to want to express their frustration or anger or dissatisfaction.
They'll
They
just
can
be,
still
there'll
do
be a,
it.
There'll be a comment at the top, and we'll say,
This is
use,
dislike button.
use me as a dislike button.
That's
And it
going to be
will-
on every video.
On every video.
Well, the thing is, at least the creators are going to be able to control that. I think that's what they.
Yeah,
they're
you can
res-
remove that.
I guess it's true. But
And this is all leading back to TikTok. They're just same thing with the shorts. It's just to keep up with TikTok.
What does this have to do with TikTok? Likes, dislikes?
Because the dislikes aren't on TikTok.
Right. It's just hearts.
Yeah.
Dislike videos, and that action will be used to tune your own recommendations, but you won't be able to see the dislike
hold the
count will
phone.
now
What did he
and
say?
after analysis, they did see a reduction. So the update from YouTube is that the dislike button is staying, but the dislike counts will now be private. You can still dislike videos, and that action will be used to tune your own recommendations, but
What? The dislike button tunes recommendations? That is huge.
That is huge.
That is fucking huge. That is huge thing that they just disclosed.
Yeah, because if I dislike someone's like apology video, I don't want to miss the rest of it.
Yeah. Never see their videos again.
Right.
Or if you dislike an episode of the podcast, you dislike it, and then they're like, oh, he doesn't ever want to see their videos again? Well, I was under the impression, and this is from talking to people at YouTube too, is that the dislike have no effect on anything at all. But this motherfucker is telling me here today that affects your discovery. That is insane. I think people need to know that because they throw the dislike button around like nothing. Doesn't mean you never want to see their videos again.
Am I alone in feeling like I've always known that?
I agree. Yeah, I feel like I've known that too.
Well, I've talked to people. I think there's been like a rumor. People have
I think
thought
people have always
erroneously.
assumed that.
Right, but YouTube's never confirmed itself.
I always figured it was like a myth that the more engagement does. And I've talked to YouTube. I mean, I've literally talked with them, and they say that it does nothing.
They're lying to you, bro. Call
Well,
Susan. Get Susan on the phone.
But I don't think the
Right
like
now.
the like doesn't do anything. It doesn't increase engagement. It doesn't.
Everything you say is sus now. I don't know if I believe you, Ethan.
But
Bro,
the
what the
dislike
Personally, I think
counts
it does.
will now
It doesn't, bro. It
Be
doesn't.
private. You can still dislike videos, and that action will be used to tune your own recommendations.
I cannot believe what I'm hearing right now. This is shocking.
But you won't be able to see the dislike count. Only the creator can find it on the back end. If they
Also,
want.
like, generally, I don't dislike videos because I feel like a douche doing it. So I'm not going to go, like, dislike someone's video because I don't want to see it anymore. I mean, you're already watching the video. I don't get it.
Now, a few common questions we saw from the initial experiment. First, without a public dislike count, how can viewers tell if a video is worth watching? Again, I kind of had this question too, but it turns out that while viewers might use the dislike count to give them a sense of a video's worth, when the teams looked at the data across millions of viewers and videos in the experiment, they didn't see a noticeable difference in viewership, regardless of whether they could see the dislike count or not. In other words, it didn't really matter.
I mean, I would say when I'm looking for, like, a tutorial, that's the only time where it matters. But
Right.
any other time,
It's the time that it matters, though.
Yeah, it definitely matters. If you're, like, looking for a Premiere or After Effects thing and you see it has 80% dislike, you're like, okay. Yeah, or making fun of Keem, exactly. You know, this just occurred to me. Keemstar complains that nobody sees the videos on their recommendations. Like, yeah, everybody dislikes your videos, obviously. That's
Okay,
why.
bitch.
Holy shit.
Or if a video had a lot of dislikes. Or
Everybody liked this video, apparently.
You got to start saying it. I know you don't like to, but you got to start saying it.
I've never said it my whole career. My whole career. I have never instructed anybody to like my video.
Smash that like button.
We'll just use the soundbite of your dad each episode.
All right, guys. Well, apparently it's important. Smash that like button because otherwise
Hit the
YouTube
bell.
won't ever show you my videos. What the fuck?
Turn all notifications on.
And if you hit the dislike button, you're never going to see my videos again.
Stupid bitch.
So don't do it. Even if you disagree with me. It's the worst thing you could ever do to me is dislike my video.
or not, they still watched. Next common question. If creators can still see the dislike count on the back end, how's that any different? They can see it if they look for it inside Studio Analytics under the Engagement tab. But overall, it's much less likely to cause stress and embarrassment if the count isn't visible to the public.
Are you
And
embarrassed
one more
now, dude? How fucking embarrassed are you right now?
Pathetic.
Asshole. I hate the way this guy's explaining this. I hate that dislikes actually affect recommendation. Fuck.
One question, is this because YouTube Rewind got lots of dislikes? No.
Yes.
Although
Yes, it is, bitch. You brought it up. I wasn't even wondering that.
Nobody was wondering that.
You brought that shit up. Susan was pissed.
Fortnite.
It's all from Fortnite, bro.
They're still mad. They're still mad all these years on.
Golly.
There are some teams internally who have learned the hard way what it feels like to get lots of
he's saying it
dislikes.
is.
Now, this again is about protecting
Wait,
all
this
creators.
motherfucker just said it's about they got butthurt about the dislikes.
No, although there are some teams internally who have learned the hard way what it feels like to get lots of dislikes. Now, this again is about protecting all creators and making sure they have a chance to succeed
Rewind
and
team.
feel safe in doing so. All right, so that's the update. I hope it doesn't cause too much frustration. Honestly, I think you're going to get used to it pretty quickly, and keep in mind other platforms don't even have a dislike button.
Well, shut up. You want to be like all other platforms now? You pick me ass platform?
So consider that. Thank you, and I hope you're well.
So my take on this was that I don't really care that they're removing the dislike button. It doesn't bother me. Until now, I just realized this is very upsetting me that the like buttons actually affect recommendations. This is upsetting me a lot, you guys. It doesn't really make sense for it to affect recommendation because people do it emotionally. It doesn't mean I want to see more or less. You know what I'm saying? It's a horrible metric to use. Can I report this video? Report. Harmful and
promotes terrorism.
Is that an option?
Yeah.
Oh, promotes terrorism.
Cannibals die.
This is on my account.
You just terrorized my mind with the revelation that
Murder.
like dislike affects recommendation. I disliked the video, and I hope you always remember that. Remember that. Even after it's disabled. Shame on you. Just because you got butthurt that Rewind got blasted with dislikes doesn't mean you have to turn it off for everyone. That's it.
I think it's great. Send.
They'll read that for sure.
Yep. Well put. Eloquently put.
What a douche.
I thought he was actually quite a good presenter in the video. Outside of like the content of what he was saying. It felt like he was much more natural than these are usually. So kudos to him. If you're watching,
I'm not co-signing what you're saying.
this is my opinion.
Well,
this is my opinion.
Nobody asked in this case for your opinion.
I
Okay,
am putting it forward.
if I want your opinion, I'll ask for a dislike or
I'm sure
or
that
like
gentleman
from
will
you.
be glad to hear from me. Okay, he put a lot of work into.
You know
that
what,
video.
bro? Here's what we're gonna do. We're
folks.
gonna put a dislike button on your fucking desk. I want to hear from you. I'll come do a digital like button, and then you can speak.
That logistically sounds very difficult.
I'm disliking you right now.
I don't care.
Dislike, bitch.
It's disabled. Dislikes disabled.
Remove recommendations from Dan.
Dislikes are disabled.
I don't know. What do you guys think about the removing of dislikes? AB, you seem to have an opinion.
I don't want to upset the YouTube guys. I think it's great. I'm not up there.
What a fucking pussy.
Why do you think it's great? I mean,
Holy shit, dude.
I'm neutral. I think it's fine. I don't know I think it's great.
Thank you, Dan. That shit really changed you. No, I think what it is they got to do something because recently TikTok beat YouTube in watch time and total watch time. So they got to
Wait,
do something to.
You think it's the dislike
dislikes?
button? How the fuck was that effective?
Well, they're trying everything. I had someone from YouTube. I have a small channel reach out to me and want to do a phone call asking what they could do to improve shorts. So they're really taking initiative. I've never seen them do that on YouTube like this, and it's because of TikTok. And maybe they just associate TikTok with a better time because there's no dislikes. There's mean comments, but you could delete them.
I don't think that's why. I think TikTok's just insane. I think it's just insanely popular. It's just people like scrolling that shit.
Right. Maybe as a point.
But I think they're just trying everything.
Yeah, exactly. It's motivating them to finally try and innovate a little bit. YouTube's been resting on their laurels a little bit.
Well, maybe they should start promoting my videos more and paying me more.
Yeah, well, that's one option.
Like, how about that?
They also just announced there's a huge amount of features they're basically just lifting wholesale from Twitch for live streaming that's coming to YouTube soon.
So they're not bringing to us because we don't play video games. Exactly. That's why YouTube's in the shitter.
We can just lie and say we're gaming and have those features turned on, probably.
I need to write my guy.
Write your guy.
Fuck. I'm going to write him right now.
No, not right now.
Call Susan.
Just call Susan. Just
Call
let her know.
Susan.
Yeah.
No, because I'll forget. Hold on. Gordon. Wait, not Gordon.
Don't say his name. Let's include this, but we have to go to break. So throw it to break, and you can call your person who is not named Gordon.
Time to take a short break.
The season of giving is finally here, and so is the holiday rush. So if you're selling anything online, you don't have to face the holiday hustle alone. Stamps.com takes all the hustle and guesswork out of holiday shipping and saves you money. Easily compare prices and delivery dates across major carriers and get huge discounts, up to 40% off USPS and 76% off UPS rates. Are you serious? Whether your sales come from Amazon, Etsy, Shopify, or eBay, Stamps.com streamlines your shipping and keeps you on your customers' nice list. Yeah, so your girlfriend uses Stamps.com, right, Dan?
She does. She runs her own online business, and she uses Stamps.com exclusively for all of her shipping, and it is extremely straightforward and easy, and she gets good rates. She has a little printer next to her computer and a scale.
Postage printer?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh.
And
That's sick. So you can weigh it and print the postage yourself.
Right there. Boom. And so
That's
she'll just
awesome.
rapid fire, do like 30 packages and send it off to the post office, and that's it.
Yeah, that's got to be honestly a game changer for something like that.
Yep.
I mean, the savings alone is huge, but being able to just do all that yourself so easily.
Yeah, the time you save.
For over 20 years, Stamps.com has helped over a million businesses save time and money with shipping, guys. They give you exclusive discounts with USPS, UPS, and DHL, probably because they just do this crazy bulk. It integrates with all your sales channels across the top marketplaces and automatically imports shipping info for each order. Just print the label, stick it on, and schedule a pickup or drop-off. No need to rush around in holiday traffic. With Stamps.com built-in tracking tool and delivery notification, you can avoid these dreaded "where's my package" message from stressed-out customers. And if you ever have a question, Stamps.com award-winning US-based shipping support team is ready to help. So guys, deliver more smiles this holiday and start shipping and saving with Stamps.com today. There's no risk, and with my promo code H3, you get a special offer that includes a 4-week trial, plus free shipping credits and a digital shipping scale. No long-term commitments or contracts. You'll be up and running in minutes. Go to Stamps.com, click on the microphone at the top of the homepage, and type in H3. That's Stamps.com, promo code H3. Stamps.com. Easy e-commerce shipping for less. A lot less.
Two.
Yeah, so you guys know about Gary Vee. I'm not a fan of Gary Vee. I have to say, I know a lot of people like him. He just seems like a pseudo guru. AB and love him. He's the guy who famously said this. We did actually, well, here. This is Gary Vee.
Most in the world.
My family.
Once a day, genuinely sit there for 5 minutes and make pretend one of them got shot in the face.
So I need to imagine a family.
Oh, this is a duet?
It was a stitch because he deleted his original video.
You guys couldn't find the original?
Oh.
Well.
I wrote that on the doc.
Not a boomer after all.
Interesting. Because I found a lot of weird re-uploads like this too, but what I said was let's find the original, and you were like, I found it in 2 seconds on TikTok.
I actually had...
And everybody called me a fucking boomer.
I have the soundbite if you want to play that.
I have the video, it's just like it's 12 minutes long. I just have to find a timestamp.
Play the soundbite. You just need to hear it, Zach.
Once a day, genuinely sit there for 5 minutes and make pretend one of them got shot in the face.
Well, we just heard
So
that.
awesome.
That's exactly what we just heard. There's more. Isn't there?
That's the crux of it. Let's be real.
Yeah.
Anyway, we had Love go home and do it. We said, Love, let's see. Well, he said, that's my secret to happiness. I think that second part is important.
Okay, fair enough.
He said, that's my secret to happiness. I genuinely sit down every day and imagine my whole family being murdered, and it makes me feel happy because I appreciate them more. That's his theory.
Right.
I says, any guy who's telling me to go home and imagine my precious 2-year-old being shot in the fucking face every day and died is not my friend, is not a good person. I hate this man. This is bad advice. Love, you went home and you took his advice. How was your mental state after that week?
It's still not good.
I never recovered. No, but genuinely, we did an experiment where Love volunteered to do that, and it was very unpleasant for you.
I mean, yeah, it's not a good idea. I mean, I understand the principle. Like, imagine something, if you were in a worse position or something, but your family murdered, I think is a bit far.
It's a little extreme, yes. You could say that.
Every day. And look how he says it with so much gusto. It's almost like he likes imagining it. Watch this.
Who do you love the most in the world?
My
Also with the like inspiring music, it's like, dude, get a grip.
family.
Once a day, genuinely sit there for 5 minutes and make pretend one of them got shot in the face.
So I need to
Yeah, he's psychotic. I don't like him. And that's it. Nobody will convince me that he's cool. Well, he put out oh wait, we have another moment we uncovered, sorry, before we get to the story. Is that Cam shared this with us. This is new, never before seen Gary Vee dirt. This is compelling shit. Cameron, how did you find this? Yeah, come over here. You got to explain this because this is good shit.
He said he's been sitting on this for years.
Yeah, give me the lore on this clip because this is fantastic stuff.
Yeah, so my buddy at my old office really liked Gary Vee, and he was watching that podcast on his own accord, and he just said, "Hey, check this out." And, I was like, "What the fuck, dude?"
All right, well here it is. Thank you, Cam. All right, guys. So here they are. That's his dad. This is his dad. Okay. Now that's a big old open lip kiss. There's might have been some tongue involved there.
Dad, I asked you to move.
Yeah, you
Can what I sold.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
And that's yeah. What's up?
All right, let's go, Andy.
Wait, now, if you don't believe me, let's go.
That I asked you to
Let's
move.
go slowly, frame by frame.
Can what I sold.
Yeah, right.
Some people kiss their parents on the lips. I mean, that's not the craziest thing, but
Tom Brady.
Tom Brady, for example. Here we go, guys. Now, there's a play-by-play. You can see the lips open. Look at that.
Maybe he's feeding him.
Like a baby bird.
Is he spitting in his mouth?
Aggressive fucking kiss, dude.
That's I don't kiss Hilo like that. Damn.
It's like I mean, that's an X-rated kiss, dude.
Yeah, there was some tongue exchange there.
He loves his dad. What could you say? He loves his dad.
Oh yeah, he does. I mean, there's some stills that are really good too. So this is, by the way, yeah, and they've got the wine, they've got the cheese, they're having a romantic moment.
Totally.
And well,
listen, he
look
has
at this.
spent
The lips are open, guys.
He's spent the last several years imagining this guy getting shot violently, point blank in the face. So he's got to hold on. He's got to hold on to this.
Dad, you're alive. Look at that. That's open lip, right? And then if you go down, this is the pucker, right? I mean, look at that. That's all there.
Oh my
Dude.
So that's our boy Gary V.
Dude, that's sexual.
It was just a miscommunication.
That's sexual.
Well, there's it's not just a peck. There's passion there.
That's sexual.
There's an exchange of saliva for sure.
Neither of them look surprised. It was definitely intentional.
They're two heads. When they come together, it forms a fucking heart. Like it's.
It could have been it could have been an accident, but
That ain't no fucking accident. Look, he loves his father. I get that, but maybe a little too much.
Bro, that's
All right, let's go, Andy.
That's just a full send kiss to your pops.
Anyway, this is all goofs and stuff, but seriously, if you guys want to watch, it's on episode 11. Gary's dad joins the show at 7 minutes and 30 seconds, guys. We need an explanation.
Yeah, you.
I got a question for Gary. What the fuck is this? Ask Gary V. Yeah.
I sold.
Yeah, right. Yeah. And that's yeah. What's up?
All right, let's.
Love that.
Daddy makeout day.
Anyway, just jokes, but he put out the NFT as all scammers and cons have been doing lately, and people are buying this shit, of course, because they love Gary V. But you guys got to see some of the NFTs he's putting out here. I mean, this is just upsetting. Okay, this glow worm, sold for. It said here on the last page, $34,000. Like, I'm sorry, but this is just fucking so. I just hate it. It's just nonsense. It's so stupid. It's nonsense. This will not be worth anything ever. People are being scammed. What do you guys? You guys are fans of his. Am I crazy?
I think that's the intention, is showing that it could be something so shitty. And what the fuck is that?
Go ahead, AB.
The value, yeah. I can't think looking at my own face.
Don't look at your face. Talk to me.
Talk to Ethan.
Yeah,
Think about
he's trying
shooting your
to show you
family
that
in the face.
you could have shit and sell it. The value is in the ownership, and it's coming from Gary V, the NFT dude who kisses his pops. I'm so distracted.
Why you got to look at yourself, bro? Just talk to me.
I'm talking to you.
Bro, I can draw this on a napkin. Nobody's gonna pay me $20,000 for it.
I mean, isn't that literally what he did?
You want to put that to theory?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
I'll draw a dumb fucking worm. And I'm sorry, what is this here? It's a dumb fucking worm? Like, bro, you gonna put a little more thought into your shit?
Yeah, but what's your complaint? Because if he knows he can make money, why wouldn't he do it?
Thank you.
It's
love.
dumb, but he can make money off it, so he does it.
Just because you can do something, you should do it?
Yeah, if you're shameless enough, sure.
Okay, so you admit he's
if you
shameless.
do a drawing, I can put that up on OpenSea and sell it, probably.
Put it up on Ethan's feet. What did you say?
Brilliant
OpenSea.
Barracuda. I don't know. I find the whole thing a little disingenuous though, because that's not what he sells. He goes on and on about how NFTs are changing the world, that this is important, that people need to own this art. You know, he doesn't sell it like, he's not saying that.
He's saying there's opportunity.
I agree. I agree with that.
It's an investment.
I believe in NFTs separately, but someone like him promoting it maybe is a bit.
But that's immediately and predictably, I might add, what it is turning into. I mean, McDonald's is selling an NFT of the fucking McRib now. Like
$80,000 for
idealistic
this.
dream of it, somehow supporting small artists and allowing them to make money. That's gone. That's completely fucking gone.
$80,000 for this.
Dan, how do we know you're not an NFT? You look like an NFT right now.
We could sell that. Yeah,
I'd buy that.
Would
you pay $80,000 for it?
You can pay me.
Yeah, I'll pay you.
You can give me $80,000. You can sit in this chair.
Oh shit!
It's your it's yours.
One day.
No, permanently.
Oh shit!
Yeah, 80 grand.
Well, I'm following Gary Vee's plan. If I get up to 80K, I'll
fantastic. Never
Hold
mind
on,
the
guys.
fact that you
Hold
could
on,
just buy
hold
your
on,
own
hold
for
on.
$4 grand.
I mean, this is one that sold for 20 ETH. Do you know how much that is? That's fucking $70,000.
I will also add,
at
I
this.
am highly skeptical of those sales.
Well, you can look at the
blockchain.
Yeah.
And I can see all of Joshua 24's transactions.
No, but the truth is people who have this much Ethereum to waste on Gary Vee shit are usually scammers. They're dudes who own online crypto casinos who have so much Ethereum and Bitcoin they don't know what to do with it. And they think it's like a good store of value or a good way to hide their money. And this is the people that are paying Gary Vee. Or like, there's honestly a lot of criminals buying this shit. Because no fucking buddy is going to go spend 20 ETH on this that isn't just drowning in it from having an illegal casino. I just don't believe that any sane person, any otherwise normal person who's looking to invest is buying any of this dog shit. This is so fucking dumb. And I just don't care what you think.
You don't want an authentic anaconda?
Like in the real world,
aspiring
I don't care who drew it. Nobody is
Well-
buying this. Nobody.
Compare it to normal art, like the normal art world is kind of weird too.
Sure. I mean, yeah, you want to talk about like
Is your
the
complaint?
listen,
Great point, Love.
it's not a. I mean, I would complain about like people selling art pieces for $100 million too, and the same thing applies. It's not normal people buying it. It's like weird, fucking sketchy underworld shit to dodge taxes.
But there's cheaper ones too.
There's nothing. So yeah, and there anything over $1 million. But bro, at least that stuff has prestige. It has prominence. It's famous historical importance. This is Gary Vee doodling on a napkin, bro.
It's just like merch.
Merch that costs $100 grand?
Yeah.
Well, everything doesn't cost 100. I bet he didn't sell it for 100 grand, like originally.
But
He
don't you
probably
think
sold
it's-
it for?
Well, let's see, it's all on
$1,000
here,
or
right?
something. Sure, yeah.
Don't you think
Let's
it's
see.
kind of like spitting in your fucking face to create merch this dumb?
I mean, maybe if the sea lion wasn't swaggy, but the fact that he's swaggy, that adds some value.
This one has never been sold, actually.
It was listed. This is just a random one that I clicked on, and it looks like it was listed at just under $4 grand.
Yeah, nice merch, bro.
That's a big flip on some merch.
I hate it. I hate it. Because he gets all of his audience hyped up on this idea that NFT is like this amazing once in a lifetime opportunity. And he sells them fool's gold, literally fool's gold, at fucking $10,000 a piece. Nah, I'm not in. I'm out. Look at this asshole. He couldn't even be fucked to take a better photo of himself.
Looks like he's on a football field or something.
Idiot.
Yeah, he likes the Jets. He wants to buy the Jets.
Dude, I don't know what to tell you guys. This is not okay.
That's what this all is. This is fundraising for him buying a football team.
You see this?
You get a doodle that he made on a napkin. Actually, you don't even get that. You get a digital certificate.
Buy one of the shittiest teams in football.
You know, I'd be surprised if he even made these himself. Like, there's no way.
Took the time to sit down and do all these.
Okay, look at
Maybe he
this
had his
one.
kids
This one has
do
some
something.
text. Look, January 21st. Your poor relationship with time is your biggest vulnerability. Gary V.
Wow, that's wise.
He should make one that says, imagine the person you love the most and then make believe that you shoot them in the
Do
fucking
like a stick
face.
figure
every-
with just like blood violently gushing out.
Yeah, now there's an NFT.
There's 86 pages of these.
Yeah, there's no way he's creating all these.
Epic. 1,023 results. They're not even like.
Actually,
they're not
he-
even like unique.
He
Like,
could have made these. They're so. It takes like 5 seconds to draw this shit.
yeah, perhaps.
You know, I kind of agree with this. These are all like pretty ugly, but I just what's it called?
Generally.
Like putting
Yeah.
like putting everything under one umbrella is not very genuine, I think.
What am I doing?
There's some cool stuff.
There's
is my point.
Not that he's made. You're saying that he's made, or
Right. Right. He's not a good example, is my point.
Okay. There are some great digital artists. Okay.
Right.
You know, he's not one of them.
I agree.
I think that's clear.
Yeah.
Well, isn't art in the eye of the beholder?
Nobody's beholding this
No,
art.
dude, it's literally defined by how much Ethereum it sells for these days. There's
You
no-
also get access to a 3-year subscription to something called VFriends, which is like a community about NFTs.
Oh, shit. Where you get the hot tips on what NFTs to buy. And wouldn't you know it, he tells you to buy his. It's a great investment.
There's 100 pages of this shit.
Jesus. Overload.
What do you think of this NFT?
I would buy that.
You buy this one?
Now that's a deal. Let's commemorate this beautiful moment. Oh, here he is talking about it. This is interesting. Dude, I feel like his stands are going to be pissed. A lot of people like him, but I just think he's a douche. I'm so sorry. Pull up this clip of him. He's talking with this guy, and he goes, who do you think works harder? And he goes, oh, I work harder, definitely. There's no fucking way you work harder than me. I just know that. Can you try to find that, AB? Yeah. Here he is creating one, guys.
The master at work.
No way.
We should have to pay to see this.
Seriously. I mean, every frame of this video is potentially worth at least $10,000.
True.
This is 30 seconds long. You're looking at, like, how much free content. I'm basically a millionaire just watching this.
A mental millionaire.
I'm sorry, but you should be embarrassed to sell that. You should be.
Well, like Love said, shameless.
Shameless is not a good quality for a, in my
Not really.
opinion.
Not someone to idolize, anyways.
Shame is good. We need shame. We need more shame
We need more
in society.
shame. I agree.
Shame.
I think AB sent the video you were asking about.
Shame.
Oh, wait, there's a video of him creating each one? Is that what I saw? Oh, that's fucking interesting. Here, this could be some interesting content. Wait, hold on. Let's click the, this legendary glowing worm. Oh my God, this is the worm. This is the worm.
This is the one.
He's creating it. Holy shit, it's the
Look,
glowing
I drew
worm.
inside the lines.
Dude, this is amazing. Whoa. It's incredible to see the art, just, you know, a master at work. Right? Like, and watch that again. Just the brush strokes.
Mm-hmm. Like I said, he
The
stays
line.
in the lines.
Yeah, staying on the lines is super high level shit. I mean, usually people beyond like third or like maybe first grade even.
Right.
So that excludes like, you know, 5% of the population.
How much is it worth right now?
This one is currently
5%.
Last sold for.
You said Love just said $2,000 was what it was originally minted for.
That's too much still.
That's the starting point.
No. But the mint doesn't mean it was sold, does it?
Mint was the value that he sold it for.
Right.
Okay, so he sold it for $2,400, and then some asshole bought it 4 months later for $41,000, and then another asshole bought it for.
Hence, his point's proven.
What point is that? That you can fleece your audience? We all know that.
No, his audience member made a great amount of money.
Well, you're making a little bit of an assumption there.
Yo, if the assumption is that you can fleece your audience and shove whatever dumb fucking get rich shit down their throat that you can, then that's great. He proved his point. You know, by the same logic, then I can just promote whatever I want, just as evidence that I can make money doing anything.
Right. No, I kind of agree with it. I think it's unfortunate that we're talking about, we're talking about this because it's fun, but if we were talking about something else, I would say what I said before, but this is kind of garbage, honestly. It's so ugly.
Look at his face. He knows he's ripping you off. Look at that. He can't even muster a genuine smile. This one on the right is really, now this one is actually could be worth something.
Definitely.
VeeFriends with benefits. And what's interesting about this one is not only do you get him making out with his dad, but you also get the worm, the rabbit, the barracuda, and the cool rabbit with the bling chain. So that's got to be worth at least $1 million.
Fuck yeah.
You know what, love? I'll concede. I'll concede for you that concept of NFT is cool and it's good, but it's being misused by a lot of people, and I think Gary.
Okay, then we're completely on the same page.
Yeah. That the concept's good and it's cool, and there are a lot of great digital artists that use it in a way that benefits them, and it's awesome.
Okay.
I want to see him create some other sick art. Let's see the shoes. Let's see. Fucking, this is so epic that we get to watch him create it. Yo, this is insane.
The master at work.
Whoa, look, you're right. He stays in the line, Dan.
Yeah, he's really good.
I like the style to just color the feet, and not the legs. You probably spent at least like 30 seconds on this.
It's an interesting use of negative space.
Honestly, it's a masterpiece.
Mm-hmm.
Here he is, guys.
Look at this asshole.
He knows. He knows. This guy fucking knows what he's doing. How much was that one for? The feet? 110,000. So, no big deal. 110,000?
Seems reasonable.
What are you asking, love? How much stuff sells per day? How do I figure that out?
No, I linked a page where you can see all the activity.
Oh, great. That's awesome. Yeah, so here we can see all the activity on his VeeFriends collection. Let's see. 5,000 owners, trade volume, 30,000 Ethereum. Holy shit.
No, $30,000.
No, that's 30,000 Ethereum, bro.
Oh, that's the total volume trade. I see.
What's 30,000 Ethereum in USD right now?
Quite a bit.
138 million.
And so if he's getting a commission on all those, which he probably has on, right, love?
Usually 5%, yeah.
5%.
Wow, man.
See, so he doesn't have to stay in the lines. He's not worried about it.
5% difference is astronomical.
Yeah, so here you can see some.
I agree. There are a lot of people doing shady shit with NFTs. I'm just saying that I guarantee you there's a video out there, which I'm looking for, where he is self-aware and explaining it to his audience that it's that easy to sell something in NFT space.
Yeah, if you're a fucking self-help guru that people listen to everything you think that some asshole can just draw a shitty stick figure worm and sell it?
Yeah, what is the message there?
It's because he's pitching this as a way for people to make money, to invest in his dumbass art. He's the only one making money here, dude. And he gets 5% commission on all this shit.
5%.
5%.
Let's see, just today. Oh my God, this is all just today. 21 hours ago, 38,000. 20 hours ago, 36,000. 19 hours ago, 28,000. 9 hours ago, 60,000. 8 hours ago, 36,000 7 hours ago, 60,000 an hour ago, 70,000 26 minutes ago, 32,000. Holy fuck, bro.
So he's the one that takes that 5%.
Oh, yeah. And 5% ain't what it used to be.
He takes that 5%.
Wow.
That's what she was talking about.
But anyway, obviously you're entitled to your opinion here, AB. I know you like the guy. I'm not trying to beef with you here.
No, it's all good. Peace and love.
But this shit makes NFTs look dumb as hell. I mean, I'm sorry, it just does. Like, you know how I know it's dumb? If he did an auction, if Gary Vee did an auction and he put this up, he said, yo, I have this art collection. I want to present it. People would not pay $27,000 for this the physical real copy. It wouldn't happen. Would not happen. So why is it that people want to own a JPEG all of a sudden?
Not a JPEG. A digital signature.
Right, okay, you know what I'm saying. Yeah, a JPEG with the
But that's the thing, is you don't even own the art. That's the beauty of it.
Right. So it's just, the whole market literally makes no sense. You can't tell me that even in the most optimistic outlook of an NFT, that owning a digital signature is better than owning the original art, which I guarantee you would be worth less. That doesn't make sense. Right?
Unless your house caught on fire, that's one scenario.
Unless your house caught on fire? Maybe. Well, there are some, like Banksy destroyed a piece of art and then the only real version was the NFT. That's interesting. Way to approach it, but oh no, dude. Anyway, whatever. Talked about enough about this asshole. I just don't like how much people like put this guy on a pedestal as some genius. I think he's a douche. Did you find that video, AB? I sent it. Oh,
Yeah,
thank you,
it's in the
Olivia. Yeah, here he is. I don't know why this one rubbed me wrong too. It's another like pseudo inspirational one he posted.
Who works harder, me or you?
Me. 100%.
How do you know that?
You just can't be working 18 hours a day every day the way I am. I just don't think you are. I just believe it in my heart.
You don't really know anything about me.
You're right.
Okay.
I worked every hour of my 20s, all of them.
Yeah, I did too.
You guys see how hard I'm working now. Think about what I was doing when I didn't have it.
Douche chills.
I don't like it. I don't like the like
Who works
your
harder
life
than you?
is your work thing either.
100%. How do you
Like
know that?
especially
You
in
just
this
can't-
day and age, you know, most people are just wage slaves to fucking Applebee's, and you need to have time off. Like life is not work.
Mm-hmm.
I don't
How
think
are we going to do without men?
I don't think working 18 hours a day is good. I don't think that's inspirational. I think that's sick. That's mental illness, you guys.
Men, they're doing impossible things.
You know.
Who's harder, me or you?
Me.
Where would we be without Gary Vee? He's working 18
Toxic
hours a day.
masculinity.
He's drawing stick figure worms and selling them for $100,000. Where would we be without men? Do you think a woman could draw a stick figure worm?
They
No.
work themselves to death.
Women can't do what men do. Women can't scam you with NFTs. Where would we be without men like Gary Vee? He works 18, 19 hours a day. He sleeps for 3 hours. He showers while he drinks his coffee. He takes a tub. He takes a Tupperware of water and gives himself a sponge bath in the morning. He doesn't have enough time to shower. Gary Vee sleeps in his trunk. There's not enough time. He takes a power nap for 10 minutes at a time and forces himself to wake up. Where would we be without him? Where would we be without people like AB? He's a man. Would you like, AB, would you like for your bonus for the year, I'll buy you one of his NFTs?
Absolutely.
Really?
Absolutely.
You don't want the cash? You want a Gary Vee NFT?
Absolutely. Without a doubt.
You want
No
to
question.
Actually, that shit's way too expensive. Fuck that. Fuck that. It's like $100,000.
I'm gonna come in here in a pimp suit after break.
After you drop that shit?
I bought it with the
I
Gary
don't-
Vee money I flipped.
Yeah. Maybe.
Where would we be?
So anyway, that's your boy, Gary Vee, making out with his dad, selling NFTs, working 18 hours a day. Speaking of where would we be without men, this one comes to you from Alpha Official. How to pick up chicks from a alpha king.
Let's go.
We've actually watched this guy's videos a few times
Yeah,
before.
it's familiar.
He was the one who was saying, men, you need to man spread more.
Right.
Because it's alpha.
Beta.
Here he is with a new.
How you doing? My name's Aaron. What's your name? Janice? Janice? Pleasure to meet you. Hey, question, Janice. All right, so who around here makes the best pizza? Boom! Everybody loves pizza. Everybody.
My God, dude, shut the fuck up. I mean, I hate him.
Also has an opinion on who makes the best pizza. Domino's, no way. Okay, so here's the deal. I'm gonna
By
take
the way,
you.
is that true? I'm not like, and I'm a guy that loves pizza, but I'm not like that fucking passionate about who makes the best pizza.
He has no pizza experience.
Yeah, this guy's a fraud.
Take you out this weekend for pizza. Saturday. What's your number? Smooth. Gentlemen, it's time for you to make it happen.
Real smooth.
How you doing? My name's
Yeah,
Aaron.
that's not a real conversation, bro. I don't know how smooth.
What was that?
What is it about makes me so uncomfy about this video?
What's your name? Janice? Janice? Pleasure to meet you. Hey, question, Janice. All right, so who around here makes the best pizza? Boom! Everybody loves pizza.
You know what the problem is? It's like he's trying to sell her an NFT or something. The way he's approaching her. All right, Janice, listen up. Here we go.
Boy,
I
do
got
have
this
a deal for
NFT.
you.
I got this pizza NFT I'm trying to sell you. What do you think?
They're like the guys
How
at
you
the
doing?
mall try to shine my shoes. They don't lay off.
Get your shine box.
Hey, yo, my man.
My name's Aaron. What's your name? Janice? Janice? Pleasure to meet you. Hey, question, Janice.
I would be like, stop yelling at me, please.
Chill, bro. Is his pitch really that you should go to asking someone out in the course of 20 seconds? I mean, that doesn't seem natural.
He needs
How you doing? My name's Aaron. What's your name? Janice? Janice? Pleasure to meet you. Hey, question, Janice. All right, so who around here makes the best pizza? Boom! Everybody loves pizza. Everybody also has an opinion on who makes the best.
Who around here? So it's about something that everyone has opinion on? Okay. So, hey, Janice, listen, do you wipe from the front or back? Everybody wipes their ass.
I love pizza and I love pizza.
Janice, did you know that some people wipe from the front and some people wipe from the back? Boom! It's a great conversation starter. Janice, listen. What's something everyone cares about? Oh no.
How you doing?
Anyway, whatever. I guess no, not hitting. Jeff Bezos got his girl taken from Leo. That was pretty awesome. Yo, I gotta say, this kind of puts into context why Jeff Bezos is on a quest to cuck the world. Because look how his girl she is ready to leave him. She doesn't care how rich, how powerful this man is. She is ready to never see him again in the face of Leonardo. Watch this. Look at the way she's looking at him.
Beta!
He's like, peace out, girl. You are giving me the creeps. Yeah, she's definitely way too old. That goes without being said. I mean, how old is she? His age limit is like
She's
20.
51.
51?
It's like double his age.
She's not even permitted to speak to him.
Yeah.
Yeah, but she's putting it on pretty heavy, don't you think? It's like a comic book pining on him. And little Cucky Bezos over here. Leonardo DiCaprio refuses to date women over the age of 25. I guess nobody explained this to her.
Yeah, sorry.
Bezos looks really short in that video.
I think Leo's on a step or something.
Oh, okay.
But I do think Bezos is probably a short king.
Okay. You look pretty short.
You think he's short?
5'7". Yeah, he's a short king.
Oh.
And now
Never
tells
mind.
Leo?
5'7". Yeah.
Leo's got to be over 6 foot, right?
I don't think Leo.
I think he's short too.
No, I think Leo is 6 foot.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, 6 foot.
Well, fair enough. Who cares? Who cares how tall he is?
Yeah.
She does.
I don't know. If I watched a video of me standing next to Hila and her talking to someone like this, I would feel pretty bad. I'll be honest. She's ready to leave him. Am I wrong?
You know, I think it's funny to dunk on Jeff Bezos because fuck him. But to be honest, I don't know if I really find this that bad.
Dude, she is ready to fucking. She would eat his dirty asshole if he presented it.
She's got the fuck me eyes.
There's no. This is like. I'm sorry, but she would literally just fucking take his nuts in her ass right now.
Okay.
I don't
Perhaps. Perhaps.
I mean, with peace and love. Olivia, what do you think?
I think she's being flirty. She's like from below.
Looking
and,
up all
yeah,
like, Daddy.
Verb form to cornhole.
Yeah, I don't know. It's pretty
that
embarrassing.
move where she's like,
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Anal sex.
Excuse me?
I think I've told this story, but I had a girlfriend who wanted me to put my balls in her butt before.
you have told
Yeah.
that story.
It bears repeating. Are you guys laughing because I've said it so many times, or just the story?
I don't.
That was a hell of a transition there. I mean,
why am I not recalling that?
Oh my god.
Yeah, I had a girlfriend in college who really wanted me to put my balls in her butt. And I was like, I don't see it happening. I didn't really attempt it either because I knew it was just going to be pain.
Fascinating. Crazy.
Oh, no, it wasn't her butthole. She wanted me to put it in her vagina. I misremembered.
Good times.
Still pretty much the same story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It didn't make that much of a difference.
Well, it's more. I could see that more possible than the other.
Yeah, it's more possible.
You might crack your nut going the other way.
The butthole would be a harder, I think, a more challenging feat.
Mm-hmm.
I'm already taking my pants off.
Okay, chill, Jeremy. It's just
It's
an
not
anecdote.
happening. It's not happening, Jeremy.
Yeah, and then Daddy Bezos tweeted out this photo, which I hate. Okay, like I get it's funny, but I don't like the whole relatable Bezos shit. I'm not into it. He gives me the creeps. Leo, come over here. I want to show you something. Danger, steep cliff, fail.
I want you to
drop.
throw me off this cliff.
I don't like relatable Bezos.
He's just a down to earth guy when he's not in space.
He actually could kill someone and get away with it like easily.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
I mean,
Jeff Bezos has murdered multiple people.
You're saying that like unironically, Dan?
Yes.
You're
like Epstein?
Because like he would. I mean, he would definitely.
I think it's safe to assume that he's probably had somebody killed.
This what?
That's like a big accusation.
It's not an accusation, it's speculation. But I'm just going to go out. I'm going to go out on a limb and say that Jeff Bezos has probably had somebody killed.
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say he's a murderer for sure.
Yeah. Okay.
But you know what? Like I get it though. He could make you disappear.
Right.
Let's see what happens
Easily.
to
It's
Leo.
well within his ability to, and he seems ruthless enough that he, at some point it was probably beneficial to, get the permits moving along in some third world country where he's got some activity going on. And
Oh, the third world, yeah.
Just off the guy. Just get it done.
You know what? You don't get to be worth 200 billion without dropping a few third world heads.
I'm not making any specific. I haven't heard any rumors. I don't know of any specific instance, but it's just, if we were betting on it, has Jeff Bezos killed a man? I would definitely bet on yes.
That's a good point. I would too. If there was odds in Vegas, like has Jeff Bezos been responsible for someone dying?
Right, and somehow, just some omnipotent God could just know for sure and give you a definitive answer, and you're betting on that, I would bet yes.
What would you guys vote? Has Jeff Bezos killed someone?
I agree with Dan. I can't argue with his transcended form.
Anyone else?
I feel like,
You
I
like-
don't know. I would like to believe in humanity enough to
Oh,
where
please.
someone doesn't call a hit out. I think definitely indirectly, like when he was making his workers work through the pandemic.
Oh,
I think
if we're
those are
counting
deaths that he is
indirectly,
responsible
I mean
for.
that I will make a specific accusation on. That one is definitely true, but I'm talking about ordering the death of another human.
I hate that.
Does accidental count?
You think Bill Gates
Does accidental count? No.
Like Cheney in the woods? I know the guy survived, but
Wait, you think Bill Gates has killed someone?
Jeffrey Epstein.
Jeff definitely. That's not even.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Warren Buffett.
Warren Buffett. I really don't know much about Warren
Buffett's
Buffett.
not
to tell you
killed a
the
man.
truth. I don't know.
I defend
What-
Daddy Buffett.
Gary V.
Gary V. Maybe.
I don't.
I mean, he imagines it. He's got a little bit
comfortable
of
with the
with the idea.
of murder.
No, I don't know.
No, I don't think Gary V's killed anyone.
But I'd say Bezos, yes, and yeah, Bill Gates, yeah, he's ordered the death. of
Elon
somebody.
Musk.
Probably.
Dan, just imagine
Probably.
every billionaire is just a mass
No,
murderer.
I said not every.
I feel like
but I mean, those big three, those are like the three richest men in the world, right?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
Elon, Bill Gates, and Jeff Bezos, all three of them. Yeah, I would bet on.
I feel
having-
like Musk.
I mean, actually, out of all three, I would say Bill Gates the most.
You think Bill Gates killed
Bill
him?
Gates is a fucking psycho, dude. That dude has for sure had somebody off.
Do you think Bill Gates has had sex with kids?
It's within the realm of possibility.
Well, yeah, he was buddies with Epstein.
Check the
Yeah,
flight
I mean,
records.
it's- Yeah. I don't think he was
Oh,
on
Billy
the flight,
boy.
actually. At least he didn't fly on Epstein's plane.
Oh, right. We looked into that.
Yeah.
Oh, he never did?
No, but he did have a long association with him. And the thing is like when people always trout out, it's like, oh, they're not on the flight records. It's like Bill Gates has his own plane. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Bill
he
Gates
can
can get
stealth.
around. He doesn't need a ride to the island. He can find his own way.
Okay, so we have updates about Astroworld segueing here. Well, a little
What a
unfortunate
segue. Jesus.
because we're talking about people died there. Or
Oh my
people died
God.
Here. It's not a good segue.
Inappropriate.
But it's the story that's on our list, and I have to talk about it.
Okay.
Yeah, so I want to talk about Astroworld. I want to follow this story. The new thread on this Astroworld is that after the show, we talked about how it was declared a mass casualty event. The show went on for another 40 minutes. After the show ended, Travis Scott and Drake went to Dave and Buster's. And by the way, of all the places to go, Dave and Buster's.
When I saw that, when I saw reporting about this, I gotta admit I was skeptical because it just seemed so absurd that that's where they would have an after party, like not at like a club or something.
Isn't that where
Dave
like
and Buster's?
16-year-olds have a birthday parties?
Oh well, it was Drake's thing, wasn't it?
Drake is definitely the type of dude to have an after party at Dave and Buster's. I mean, Dave and Buster's, it's fun. I like Dave and Buster's, but it's basically just an arcade place. I mean, here.
People died. Let's play some skee ball.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's kind of
it's-
like going to Chuck E. Cheese after committing a mess.
Yeah, it's like Chuck E. Cheese for grown-ups. No ball. It's Chuck E. Cheese minus the ball pit.
Unfortunately, it's the best part.
Yeah, and I just find it odd, like, of all the places to go.
Is this
fucking-
100? Is this story?
Yeah, it's confirmed.
It's confirmed.
Yeah, it's
It's
confirmed.
not bullshit.
It is according to TMZ.
Because it's just so over the
I'm pretty
top
sure
that,
it's
like I
true.
was really, really skeptical that this was real.
Just and also like Dave and Buster's are usually like this, like in shopping malls. You know,
Sometimes. I mean, there's some standalone Dave & Buster's locations.
but it looks like this. I mean, it looks like a Chuck E. Cheese.
You get a great deal on a pitcher.
Here, this is Chuck E. This is Dave & Buster's. Oh, they do sports there? Okay, epic.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely for adults. There's a bar there, drinking's encouraged and everything. But yeah, I mean, it definitely has kind of like a.
Do you think
it's Chuck E. Cheese for adults?
It's B-Dubs and Chuck E. Cheese having a baby.
It looks so
B-Dubs?
fun.
I wonder.
Oh, okay, sure.
B-Dubs.
B-Dubs.
Sorry, that's what the kids say.
That is what we say.
What the fuck is B-Dubs?
B-Dubs.
Buffalo Wild Wings.
B-Dubs, yeah.
What?
Olivia knew what I was talking about.
Never even heard of that.
Because I go to school in Ohio. It's like our restaurant
That
in
makes
town.
sense. Michigan, Ohio.
Well, anyway,
Yeah.
I wonder how was the crowd control that night? Were they packed in there? Were there any crowd surges at Dave & Buster's? I mean,
Not that I recall.
These are pretty popular. Yeah, super weird. I mean, there's no way he couldn't know something happened by the end of that show, 40 minutes. And then he gets off stage, he leaves, he talks to the director, the producer, everybody. There's so much staff all the place. And nobody tells him. And they go to Dave & Buster's and play arcade games.
They're playing fucking Deer Hunter and shit, you know?
I don't believe that. I don't believe it.
Do you think he was like super fucked up or something? Like maybe he was so blasted
think so.
that he was just unaware.
I mean, I don't understand. No,
I
there's
mean,
no way that, like, in the time from, like, concert ends, you step off the stage, no, like, it was already a story.
Wait,
at
I have an
that
idea.
point. Like, it was already,
Hold
like-
on, I have an idea. Where was the concert? And I know it was in Texas. Where was
Houston.
it? No, but okay. So what was the venue?
I don't know that.
Someone figure that out.
Astro World venue.
Astro World.
NRG Park.
Play the no such thing as a coincidence.
Okay.
So it's called NG Park.
NRG Park.
NRG Park, Houston. Okay, so hang on, guys. We're gonna figure this out. This is gonna be really illuminating. NRG Park. Here it is on the map. Now what we need to do is find out where's the closest Dave & Buster's.
Okay. Okay.
I got this.
Yeah,
Then-
yeah, directions.
Okay,
Dave.
directions.
Yo, can you put on Astro World?
Oh.
Okay, now hold
My
on.
result is, it's kind of far.
Okay, this is compelling. It's a 25-minute drive from the venue to the closest Dave & Buster's.
Right.
Assuming he went to the closest one. It seems like there's another one here, another one there. He could have gone to one of the ones that's further away. So he had not only the time off of the stage, but to drive for 25 minutes as the story broke, as people at the venue, as his work associates, his agents, his managers, everybody, his touring manager, find out.
It seems like a little bit of a stretch.
25
That he
minutes.
Somehow was not informed of anything going wrong.
He got to park his car, get into Dave & Buster's, order a drink, play a few games of skeet ball.
I imagine a tour bus, but yeah, that doesn't help.
So it's even slower.
Right.
I don't know if he was on a tour bus.
Yeah,
Like-
he went. It was just a one-show thing. It wasn't a tour.
Yeah.
Probably had his own
Probably
personal
just,
vehicle.
SUV.
Yeah.
You think it was like an Escalade or like
an extended Escalade?
Extended Escalade or maybe
Suburban.
Do you think it was maybe like one of those like a Mercedes SUV of some kind?
Oh, like a Sprinter van?
No, that's too low class.
Guys, that's not important.
You know, Uber Deluxe.
Let's find out pictures of the Dave & Buster's he was at. Here it is. He was. Oh, they have bowling alleys at Dave & Buster's?
Some of them.
That's sick.
You want to go?
I kind of do want to go to
Me
Dave &
too.
Buster's, and I'm not even responsible for anyone dying.
We'll have a party after the Friday show.
we should totally do a party at Dave & Buster's.
Let's rage David Buster's.
Yo, that's kind of like buying. I'm just doing an ad for Dave & Buster's now. That's like pretty good looking food.
They got a great steak, I tell you, man.
Are you fucking kidding me?
No.
What? Yeah, so this is Drake right here. That's Travis Scott. 8 people died.
Yo, give me some more tokens.
Give me some tokens, me. He's winning tickets. He's eating sundaes. This is a little bit much. Nobody does that.
Blue cheese. Hey,
Yeah,
take a look at the other screen real quick.
Yeah.
Which one of these do you think he traveled there in? Maybe
Shit.
the
The
Rari?
brown one matches his Batman.
Well, he was
suit.
probably traveling with like Kylie, right?
So probably a 2-seater.
And a baby. And his baby.
Oh, yeah. For the car seat, you're gonna need an SUV. So
He probably got in the car. He's like, "That was a rager, bro. That was a good ass show."
all of his cars are brown, huh?
Yeah, just like his shoes that he released.
It's not like the worst car color, but it's not very flattering.
Yo,
I guess
legit.
it's unique.
Let's go to Dave and Buster's though, like on the real.
Like right now?
Short of people dying. Like,
Let's wrap this shit up.
Where is there a Dave and Buster's nearby?
Probably.
Yes.
Don't look it up.
I already did.
I'm doing
No,
it.
but I mean, like not on the screen.
Well, we're not going to be there when they're there. They'll never find us.
We're not going to be there when Drake and Travis Scott are there.
Dave and
They're
Buster's.
still at Dave and Buster's.
Yeah.
He actually still doesn't know.
He's trying to beat. He's trying to beat that X-Men game from 1990. He's
The
almost
side
there.
scroller beat him up.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a tough one.
Yeah, so I find that pretty interesting. Like, people are just. There's no fucking way that he didn't know by then.
Who do you think Travis mained? Oh, probably Wolverine, because in that game, Wolverine, he's kind of got the same brown colored suit as his cars.
Right.
There's no such thing as a coincidence. You seen that? You're not looking at the screen, Ethan.
I'm looking at it. I don't know what you want me to say about it.
I would guess Colossal.
About the Wolverine?
I was just noting.
Yeah. He would main Wolverine.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. You can close it. Thank you.
Okay. Your beanie has grown like 4 sizes since we started the show.
Cam sent something.
And I
Yo,
also
speaking
got.
of your beanie,
Yeah. Oh, you want to do the beanie?
yeah, you skipped a pretty big topic here. I just realized.
Here's a shot of him after the show at Dave and Buster's with a bunch of 12-year-olds in his Batman outfit.
Oh, that was nice of him to do that. It's
He did a quick Make-A-Wish.
Yeah, exactly.
Actually, you know what's interesting? The last time I was at there was 2 Make-A-Wish kids who wanted to meet me.
Oh, and you went to Dave and
We
Buster's.
met him at Dave and Buster's.
That's right.
Great kids, by the way. Great dudes. They're awesome dudes. All right, what do you want to do? You want to look at the weird beanie hair? Fake hairline king? I mean, sure. Let's open.
I mean, we need answers.
This was all over Reddit. There was a bunch of posts about this.
Yeah, 24 points. I see. It's really talk of the town.
Look how many awards though.
This specific one.
How many awards? It has 0.
Oh wait, I was looking at the video with him.
It literally has 0.
My bad.
All right, so here. What the fuck was that, really? I mean, it's obviously just my hair. Like here, okay, you see my hair? Hairline king. What do you want? You want to come get the close up? I could probably replicate it. I mean, I agree it was a kind of a weird fluke where my hair bunched up in a weird way. Let me see. Cuz there's kind of like let me see. Or was it maybe it was on this side?
I think it was being pulled.
I mean,
up to the left, your left.
I honestly have no idea what was going on.
It looks really bizarre for sure.
It really does.
But could do a close up on me? Okay, so I think I've done it. Hold on. If the beanie pulls the other part back, I mean, that's pretty close, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's a little close.
Yeah.
Just at one side, we legit cannot see no hair.
Yeah, that's the thing. Is it's still?
Here, hang on. Yeah, it's just they had that perfect line.
Yeah.
I mean, it's close, but you can hopefully you can believe me a little bit that this is all that happened.
I believe you.
Okay, thank you.
I believe your hair is real.
Well, here, let me see if I'm wearing a toupee. Hold on. Come close up on me. Someone want to try to pull my hair?
Oh my God.
Ouch.
Okay, all right. We believe you. We believe you.
No, I want to prove it.
Cam sent a bunch of the threads. There's like 5 or 6 here.
A lot of conversation about my hairline exposed. Here, let's take a look. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 5. These are all older. So
There are 5 threads.
let's see. The one with the most has 5 comments. Let's see what the conversation is. 6 upvotes.
Well, this is just with the keyword hairline.
True.
I think you're trying to cover this up.
How am I covering up? I'm confronting it in the most direct way possible. What am I covering up? Ask me any question. Go ahead, AB.
What the fuck was going on in that photo?
I mean,
No, I'm just-
there
Yeah,
is
I
a
mean-
weird way.
As fun as it would have been to expose you, I think you've debunked the raging rumors. on the
It would be
subreddit.
kind of amazing if I had an actual hair system toupee. It'd be so crazy. I'm just totally
That would
bald.
be quite a revelation.
All right.
You should shave your head and then get one and see if anybody notices.
Interesting. We need to talk about the main story because we're probably almost out of time, eh?
Yeah.
Wait, we talked about Astroworld. We talked about... Oh, shit. We didn't do the bizarre roommate stories. We don't have time for that, do we?
No.
How much time we have left?
About 15 minutes.
Bit Redemption auction was canceled. This is real interesting. We've been following this story with Carlos. Speaking of NFTs.
Yeah.
Okay, wait. We have an offer of 230. What happened here? Let's see. Oh, did they remint it 2 days ago? What happened here, Abe? Love? You've been following this.
Wait, keep scrolling down.
So
Oh, I see.
Yeah, bid canceled.
Oh, so they never sold it for the $200.
Yeah.
So they
Actually,
bailed.
yeah, they bid last second.
Yeah, so they had that one up for auction and the highest bid was about, $200. That's nothing to scoff at.
No, the highest bid back then was $80 or 60 or something.
Okay,
like that.
$80. Sure. I mean, that's more than I thought it would go for.
Yeah, that bid came in after they canceled.
So is there no more auction? Is this just dead? Like this whole thing is just done?
Seems like it, yeah.
Oh man. Now's your chance. Carlos, this was your big redemption, bro.
I think I'm putting it on the Crypto Bros. I think Carlos would have followed through.
You think they asked a lawyer and he's like, do not sell that. They're like, oh shit. This is so crazy to me.
I guess now he's just having a big joke out of it.
Well, didn't you say they spent $3,000 minting this and then now it's all for naught?
Yeah, more than 3K.
Are you sure that they canceled it altogether?
Yeah. You can see. Well, nothing's for auction right now.
Right.
I think they've just bailed on this project.
I see. So you can make an offer, but you can't. But that doesn't necessarily mean it's...
Well, they have to accept it. This one has the highest offer, 0.3, which is $1,400. I don't know why. I feel like you should be taking that offer.
Take that offer.
Well, the problem is that it's probably his friend who's making the offer.
I kind of looked through their stuff on the BitChain. I didn't find any connections anyways.
So you think that's a legit offer?
Yeah.
This is a good one.
That's probably the best one.
You know what would have been genius if they got Carlos to draw basically the most rudimentary version of a worm, right? That would have sold for $100,000. They fucked up.
Yeah.
I would have bought it.
Why did the same person offer the same amount 3 times? What does that mean?
Maybe because they wouldn't accept it.
They rejected it, you think?
Or they're struggling to use this website because it's awful and accidentally put 3 bids in.
This seems like an experienced ETH user. Okay, whatever. Well, shout out to Carlos. Hope you make it, buddy. We're all rooting for you to become a millionaire.
At
from
least
this.
break even on all the minting. I hope.
Barber ripping off someone's beard.
Oh boy.
I've been seeing lots of this on TikTok, on Instagram.
What?
I just can't say that I see the value, the the advantage to waxing facial hair off as opposed to just shaving.
Yeah,
But
this really blew me away.
you can see the whole thing just shifting. It's all just attached. This is not going to be good.
It's fucking horrific.
Just shave. I mean, guys, the razor is great. It's been around for a long time now. He looks like he's about to cry. This is such a bad idea. This is straight Guantanamo Bay torture. Might as well waterboard him. Oh my god. Stop. Stop. I hate this. Why are you doing this? So you'll notice his lip is. Oh my god. What did he do? What did this guy do to you to put him through this? Guys, you're a barber. Use a fucking razor. Look how his skin is all tore out. And by the way, it's lots of hair and wax remaining. And they've got two guys pulling this wax off his face. He's bleeding. He still has hair on his face. This may be the worst barber of all time. And now we're watching Boss Baby for some reason. Oh my god, fuck off. God, this is just pain. Oh my god, you guys. And now it's just stuck on his goatee, which you know is gonna be bad, bad, bad. Look at his lip, the poor man.
Yeah, no, man, this is about.
Oh shit, he still has hair on his face.
You look great, dude.
He looks fucking great. What a fresh new cut. Look at this final clip before and after. He looks great.
Oh my god.
What a novel technique they've got there. I think they're really onto something.
Sign me up. Let's get this thing off.
So he's still got hair all over his face. He's bleeding. He still has hair there too. Man.
Oh, that is brutal. There's so painful.
I want to hear. Let's do a before and after. Okay, you know what, TikTok? I swear to God, he looks kind of good with the wax on, though.
Just leave it on.
Yeah.
It's a look. It's a vibe.
That was a really good one. Shout outs to that barber. I'm sure they're going to have lots of business coming in for that. Could I convince one of you guys to do that?
Fuck no. Jesus.
Ian would do anything for money, apparently, right, Ian?
The beard, that's next level.
Yeah.
That whole beard? Wax that beard up. Let's go.
Waxing hurts, but it's not like that crazy. It's like it's painful, but
have you had your face
people do
waxed?
it every day.
Have you had your face waxed like that? With like a huge amount of like. You don't have a beard.
Yeah, I don't have a beard.
It's a whole different level.
I will say, I think waxing like lady hair on the leg and arm, or even man hair, is different than like long beard hair.
Right. It would be like waxing the hair off the top of your head, essentially. Like that would be horrific, right?
But like, what about when girls wax their bikini line?
Well,
Like,
I'm sure that
shit hurts a lot.
I
but
bet it does.
it's-
I'm sure it does.
Mm.
I don't know.
Yeah.
The skin. Well, I mean, the bikini line, sure, that's very sensitive too. But like the skin on your lip and stuff, with like a huge amount of hair being ripped out.
I think, yeah, maybe it all just really hurts.
Yeah, maybe it's just all hurts. How about that?
Well, AB said you do it. You would volunteer to do that. Let me see your facial hair. Let me see you close up. Would would you do it with your hair like that long? Because I think that's what they did.
If I could cover my face for like a week, yeah.
Bro.
I don't know.
mean,
if
you don't have a
wanna-
lot, but that would still hurt.
I had a horror story once. I don't know if this is just like a Middle Eastern type of wax, but have you ever heard like a ball wax, Olivia? Like girls like they like
Sugar.
Is that what it's called?
Is that what you're talking about?
Oh, I don't know what it's called, but I had an ex that was using it, and she thought it was funny to just throw the wad, on my ass. And it was the most pain I think I've ever been in.
It's like this?
Sort of, but yeah, it looks like that, but it's like you could roll it in a complete ball.
Yeah, that's sugaring.
Gotcha.
Well, I don't think I would do that to you, AB. I think that would be really, really horrible. Not funny, just horrible pain. Yeah, and the other crazy thing that we learned that I wanted to talk about was this height lengthening surgery. Super interesting, and I don't know. Apparently, you can increase your height. Okay.
Yeah, I've heard of this.
This girl increased her height 3 inches. I just don't think the 3 inches is worth it because what they do is so traumatic on the body, and you cannot walk for a year.
Jesus.
Did you know you can permanently get taller? 12.
Okay, chill, dude. If you're going to be doing height increasing surgery, you got to make better videos.
Everybody, it's Dr. Mabubian. I wanted to explain to you guys a little bit about what the height lengthening procedure is. I make small little tiny incisions around your legs and on your hips, and then we put this nail, which is called the precise nail. Now, this is a self-lengthening nail. However, it is controlled with a magnet. Once it's inserted inside the leg and a small
We tear your bones apart.
this nail slowly lengthens over time, separating out the bone, and new bone
that's
fills
gotta
in.
feel
The new
horrible.
bone is actually stronger than your regular bone. And over time, this bone will harden and become a permanent part of your body. So that's the height lengthening procedure in a nutshell. Hope you guys enjoy.
That has got to feel horrible.
Wow. Yeah, that looks
Well, here, I have
horrific.
some interesting before and afters. This is this guy's whole niche. Yeah, it turns out we looked into him, and he's actually not even an MD. I'm just kidding. He would be, though, someone like this. He's like the doctor from The Simpsons.
Right,
Hey, everybody.
Dr. Nick.
I heard you wanted to be 3 inches taller. Here, this is the one. Yeah, so this guy here, he increased his height from 5'3" to 5'6". I don't know. I mean, I guess I don't know what it's like to have that kind of insecurity, but it's only 3 inches. Like, he's still short. I mean, he's still a short
Brutal.
king.
I hope he doesn't see this.
I mean,
video.
5'6" is still short, and he just couldn't walk for a year.
Oof.
He does look more confident, though, in the second pick.
Sure.
Look how the doctor towers over him. He fucked him, dude. The doctor looks even taller in the second picture.
The doctor
than
also had the procedure.
Like, seriously.
It's an arms race.
He
of
looks
height
taller
now.
than him.
All of these short guys that are insecure about it, they're going to get this procedure, but then all the tall guys are also going to get it. And so proportionally, they'll still be as short as they were before. It's very sad.
Apparently, you can do a double one where you can grow 6 inches, which is actually pretty insane.
6 inches?
Yeah.
That cannot be healthy.
It takes about 3 to 4
Here.
months of assistive walking, which means that you use a walker when you're getting
Look how his legs are not walking. They're like opening from the
around.
side.
It takes about 6 months before you're walking normal without any assistance, about 8 months before you're running, and about a year before you're back to sports.
Did you know?
And then it takes about a year and 6 months before your leg fractures completely in half and you'll be immobilized for life. But at least you'll be able to tell people you're 5'6". Although you'll be about 4'2" in the wheelchair.
You can permanently get taller. 11.
It takes about 3.
God, there was a South Park episode where they did this. And Kyle wanted to play basketball, and he goes and plays basketball, and he blows his knees out. Like, he loses his legs. So I wonder if something like that would happen.
I think so, for sure. I think this was wide enough done surgery. People would just be busting apart. For sure. Here's another short king. He went from 5'3" to 5'8". So this guy got, dude, that's crazy. He got 5 inches. That's pretty significant. You know?
Yeah, very much so.
Here's a transformation of a
Huge.
young man in his
5 inches,
30s.
everything.
Yeah, who was
Astronomical.
5'3". He was a tiny little dwarf. He hated himself, and I spit on him when he came in the office.
I feel
That's crazy.
very
He wrote
foolish.
that. He says,
Yeah, why did
there-
he put that in his caption? That's fucked.
he says, there's nothing worse than being short. I literally kicked him in the balls and called him a tiny bitch.
Yeah.
I was like, whoa.
Chill, dude.
He underwent the height lengthening procedure on his femur and his tibius. Yeah, so he did both. In a staged fashion using the stride nail, he gained a grand total of 5.8 inches.
Almost 6.
In his height. He now stands at 5'9". He's still a short piece of shit, but he's not as bad as he used to be. That's so weird to demean his.
Yeah, why does he talk that way?
Why am I still getting hate?
Yeah, I don't know, man. I think there's a reason people don't do this procedure that much. They do look more confident, though. You know? But a year in recovery for that shit? I don't know. Oh, let's see what the scars look like.
I'm sure it is safe. Like, it does seem to be a...
I'm not sure.
Sanctioned, accepted well, I mean, all surgeries have an inherent risk, but like as far as like an elective surgery.
You think it's sanctioned? Do you have any literature on that? I'm pretty sure this is pretty strange business. This man underwent the height lengthening procedure on his femur a few months ago. He was 5'6". Now he's 5'9". Wanted to show you what his scars look like. Yeah, not bad, honestly, actually. Really not bad at all. That's amazing. They just straight up add this much? But wouldn't that mean like his legs are disproportionately, like freakishly long compared to the rest of his body?
Don't people like that anyway?
Long legs? Daddy long legs?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe. I mean, it doesn't look that weird to me looking at him here.
Did you know you can permanently get taller? Part 6. If you have bad legs, knock knees,
What? Wait, hold on. I gotta. What the
or
hell?
limb length
Knock
discrepancy,
knees?
we can correct your lower limb deformity during the height lengthening procedure. Insurance might cover some of the cost.
Oh, my insurance ain't covering that.
Yeah, I'm not going to the
Hey,
doctor.
Kaiser, I need $1 million height. I need $1 million height increasement surgery. You guys do that?
Did you know you
Oh, it's
can
super expensive too. How much is the cost? It said on his website.
I've seen 80,000, 100,000 and up.
Woo! At least it's expensive. You know that at least he's probably knows what he's doing. If it was like 5,000, I'd be worried.
Yeah.
permanently
But
get
wait, I want to see
taller?
these
6.
deformities
If
they
you
fix. Yeah, those fucking.
Why are you laughing at somebody's deformity?
Because I feel like he causes this. You don't fix it. I saw the dude come out of there. His knees were hella far apart.
Okay. I see what you're
have bad legs, knock knees, or a limb length discrepancy, we can correct your lower
I like the music too. It's like
Yeah, the music and the fucking obnoxious TikTok voice. It's like this doesn't seem very.
you can invest a little more in your marketing.
limb
I've known
deformity
someone with
during the
knock
height
knees,
lengthening.
and they've described it as very painful. And as they got older, it was a lot worse.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Well, this guy can fix him and make him taller all at once.
Yeah, I'll get this guy's number.
Was he tall or was he a short king?
Like 5'10".
He could be over 6 feet with this man's help.
I don't think they're supposed to do it on people that are already of average height or taller. From what I'm.
That means if I'm 5'11", I can add 6 inches, bro. I would be 6'4". I would tower over you, peasants.
Giga Ethan,
Dude, I could be 6'4" with this.
Wait,
shit.
Zach isn't he?
No, I would
6'4"?
be 6'5".
I'm 6'3".
I would be 6'5". I would tower over you, Zach.
Well, Zach
Do
can get
it.
it too, and then fucking dunk on your ass. dude.
Zach, you could be like 7 feet tall.
Dude, you'd be Hassan's size.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be so cool.
You know Hassan's
Now you're
fault
into
is
it,
he
huh?
makes Zach look short.
Yeah, Hassan's.
I've
one
never
tall
seen Zach look short around
motherfucker.
anyone.
My brother makes me look short.
Well, Hassan's just a unit altogether. It's just a moving.
All right,
mass.
we have to end the show. We are out of time.
I was just getting started with the leg shit.
1 week ago, this man underwent cosmetic limb lengthening to get 3 inches taller.
We have one of my post-op limb lengthening patients. He did his femurs about a week ago. He says that he's doing really good.
Can you not use that music? Oh yeah. He can't. Yeah.
He's being very careful not to put too much weight on his legs and using a walker when he's walking around. So these are his incisions. Everything's very small, tiny incisions. This is where we release the IT band from. And these 2 incisions are where we cut the bone. And there's another incision up at the top where we insert the nail. So can you straighten out your legs for us? That's great. And bend it as far as it goes.
It's scary. This procedure scares me.
Beautiful. We're gonna bring
He's like,
in
be careful not to. You have to use a walker, or you could literally snap both of your legs in half.
God,
it's horrific.
I love how they cropped his face out of that shot. 'Cause
Started.
he's probably in tears.
Oh yeah, definitely.
and start getting them taller.
1 week.
Wow. Yeah, interesting.
Shit's coming out.
I'm
of my,
still
down my
I'm still
leg.
waiting for the penis heightening surgery. Thank you.
Well, they have that.
They have that.
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah, they have penile reduction and
reduction.
Yeah, it's a thing.
Penis reduction surgery.
They have penile reduction.
Nobody's
and penile
ever
enlargement.
gotten that.
Jason Nash had a penile enlargement.
Jason Nash got his penis enlarged. What?
You want to whisper
Trisha
that?
like had him do that. I'm pretty
No,
sure.
don't you?
Yeah.
That's fucked up.
No, it's true.
Trisha had Jason get his
I think
penis
it's
enlarged.
still totally online. He willingly did it. He had like multiple sessions. Yeah.
Trisha, but imagine that your girl's like, your dick is too small. I need you to enlarge it. Wait, didn't she tell me once she likes small penises?
I think it was more that she wanted. I don't know if we're allowed to talk about this.
Say it. Say it.
I think it's more that she wanted to have sex like multiple times a day, and that was helpful with that as well as making
He
it.
couldn't perform.
Makes it even hotter. I
No,
do like
I think
tiny
she
penises.
just. Never mind. What?
I want
Oh my God.
everything. No, keep talking. Don't
No,
do
I'm
that,
sorry.
Eddie.
My screen popped up
Oh, yeah,
with
it's
some
all
naked couple.
nudes.
What the fuck are you looking at?
Penile enlargement.
I think she
I see
talked
everything
about
you do.
how like she wanted to have sex like 5 times a day, and he was like, I just can't do that.
Was that a stamina thing?
Yeah, how's that a penis enlargement thing?
I think because the way it worked, it was like a huge suction thing.
Yeah, so the way that I've heard is that you have to pump it up, and
Yeah,
that
with a
is
pump.
not the penis enlargement surgery I'm looking for.
Oh, you want like the bone to be split in half with the rod, just like
I
the
want a
leg?
nail that self grows. No, but like you have to literally pump your cock up, and that's pretty gnarly.
You want it to use a walker for 6 to 8
a
months.
penis walker.
Yeah.
Dude, some of these pictures I'm seeing, it looks like you'll need a walker.
But
This
so,
looks like
but
a
it's
transplant.
not. It's not what you think, right? You have to pump it up.
I'm looking for
It's
the
not like a
vlog.
natural penis situation.
Yeah, they make mechanical cocks, but you know, I think there's one procedure that.
Tell me about the penis. When you make it smaller.
Every site that has any information about this is just porn. It's just like
Yeah, I
a
don't-
massive amount of porn popping up. So
Okay, Cam sent me something interesting here. Oh my god, yo, this could be me after my 6-inch enlargement surgery. Dude, this could be me, you guys. I'll look so
great.
natural and
Yeah,
hot.
you look fucking. You're hot as fuck.
I'm gonna look so hot, all
Fucking
tall and
lurch.
shit. Oh, that's awesome. That's so awesome.
All right, we are out of time. We've been out
All
of
right,
time.
we'll come back next week with more intel on the penis reduction surgery.
Absolutely.
He has a massive penis.
Thank you. Yeah. All right. Well, thanks for watching, everybody. This has been Off the Rails. It's been a little bit of, definitely been off the rails today. I don't know what the fuck. The show was just probably. Hopefully, we got a good clickbait title though, just to rope you guys in. Right.
Yeah, sure.
Thank you, everyone. We'll see you on Friday.